Hey guys, so I thought I would come on. I don't always go live, but it's really weird. If you saw my video, I did do a recent video on Eliza Fletcher. It was about 12 o'clock this morning. This morning, today is Saturday. Just some news is just coming in. And what's really weird is I just did a second video that I actually was kind of looking at, and I talked a little bit about what is going on. And like I said, I don't normally go live, but I wanted to get this on there. But I just saw this. Now, I don't know if it's all getting on YouTube yet, but let me pull it up there. Eliza Fletcher missing. I just kind of talk about, which, like I said, I wish I could pop stuff up. I'll figure out one of these days how to do stuff. But this just came in the news, and this is just getting in there, and it looks like that they found the vehicle used in the abduction. Okay, and somebody has been detained. So this is from something called Commercial Appeal. It says one person detained, vehicle found in Eliza Fletcher disappearance. No signs of her yet. They haven't found her yet that they've said. One person is being detained after Memphis police said Saturday that they found the vehicle used in the abduction of a 34-year-old teacher who has been missing for more than 36 hours. So it looks like that is happening. In a tweet just after 4 p.m., police did not give details about where the vehicle they said was used in the kidnapping of Eliza Fletcher was found, nor did they give any police info about or whatever about detained. So, but it looks like they have the vehicle, and they also, but they don't know where she is. And it says a commercial appeal reporter watched Friday night as police search. They were searching Old Forest section of Overton Park. Now, when I did the reading last night at about 12, I was hearing Forester, which I kind of said. I guess there was a forest section in Overton Park, um, which now that's Midtown Memphis is what it says. Though there was certain things that were making me kind of feel maybe downtown Memphis, some things. And also they're talking about removing some items. Okay, Memphis City University police said Fletcher was forced to into a dark SUV after a brief struggle. Police said the vehicle appears to be a dark colored GMC Terrain. Now I don't know if they've confirmed that that is the actual vehicle found, but it does look like some things in there. And then Fletcher was reported missing 7 a.m. Friday. Now I think I heard maybe 7:45 also in other areas. The husband reported missing, but there's definitely some kind of concerns that are going on. And then obviously there is a reward that is in there. Now, when I did the read last night, I just had the one. I think I had a flyer. I hadn't looked at it any Facebook groups or anything like that. Nothing in that time. But definitely one of the things I was definitely feeling, I guess maybe the word philanthropist probably does bias me slightly, but I felt she's probably coming for money because if anybody in the family is a philanthropist, they usually try to be do gooders and do good things with money. Now, one of the things is the grandfather, which I definitely I did some reading on and everything. He passed away in March of 2018, and he was a billionaire. So we can reasonably assume she got inheritance. Now, when I did the read last night, Ten of Pentacles, which is the wealth card, did pop in her position, as well as Ten of Cups and some other things. And one of the things that card which I talked about. I do have a second read that I'm going to upload, but I was like, you know what? Let me get this live going on, and I'm just going to show you guys. Oh, that card fell in there. I need to look at that to show you a little bit what the Ten of Pentacles does look like. The Wealth card in the Rider Waite. If you kind of notice, it's a very generational card, which very often can indicate generational money. We have an old man here, which could be a grandfather, right? And then we have kind of a couple. We have some kind of children here. We have dogs. Quite a bit of wealth money. So one of the things definitely felt, when I was doing the reading last night, like I said before, I hadn't looked at groups or nothing like that going in, is that this does not feel like an essay, somebody taking her just for an essay. It definitely felt deliberate, planned, and it definitely has a something stinks of money kind of situation. Um, Now, after I do the read, like I said, you guys can go check it out. Did start looking in there. Certain things were definitely coming up with a connection, relationship, the lovers at the crossroads and things like that, that possibly there could be a situation, some trouble in paradise. There are some Facebook groups, there's various kind of things that are saying things. One, Seven of Cups was the very first card, which I said sometimes can be my symbol of drugs or addiction. And then also the issues with speaking of recovery on the husband's Instagram. There's little bits of rumors in some of the groups. Could there have been a drug debt, owed drug debt, various things like that? Something going on in that kind of capacity. There is a possibility, maybe something like that. Other things that are kind of also coming out in those in some of the groups is, and I mentioned there could be an affair. There could be an affair type of situation, and there does look be there could be something like that going on, maybe with a nanny. Those things are still a bit selected, or what should I say, speculative. Little bits of things going in there and stuff. But I was actually, even though that can be an issue, more concerned about maybe addiction, since the very first card is Seven of Cups. Could there be some kind of troubles? Some things resumed. We were kind of thinking about maybe, possibly, doing something with the connection. So like I said, I want to be very careful not pointing, fingers directly, but those are definitely areas to look in, that this doesn't feel like a straight essay type of abduction. And I was also kind of looking at SUV. That feels like somebody maybe with money or things, though also could be stolen. But it looks like this person, per the articles, looks like they are an actual owner of the vehicle so far. And let me just look and see if there's anything else. Missing Eliza Fletcher. Let me just kind of see some other things popping up. But yeah, it's definitely coming up that there is. Yeah, but definitely they're kind of, they're keeping an eye on what's going on. But it definitely feels more internal than external. Is kind of what I'm getting a vibe on here. And but we do have the vehicle of interest. A lot of people are talking about what's going on and stuff. And but one of the things I kind of said, and I'm going to upload the video soon. It'll be the video that I actually, it's actually all recorded before I just found out about this. I just wanted to throw that in there and stuff. Is there's a lot of things that it feels more internal than some external. But somebody made a point in one of the Facebook groups. What are the odds that somebody, got lucky and happened to be able to kidnap a billionaire granddaughter? So there's kind of some things that definitely people need to look at with that. Like, yeah, that's kind of we got to kind of consider that, that what is going on with that. That's just kind of the odds of her being very wealthy and stuff, and then being kidnapped and stuff. They need to look internally what's going on and stuff. But and let me just kind of go ahead and see there. Hold on one second. Now, there is something in Fox News that came up a couple hours ago. It says Eliza Fletcher abduction. Former homicide detective says teacher's disappearance may have been pre-planned. That's kind of what I feel too. Four swords lying in wait, kind of planning. That is a planning, and then inevitably we make a move. Former Washington D.C. homicide detective Ted Williams says Memphis teacher Eliza Fletcher's abduction. Well, he says it's either random or pre-planned, which is what police are likely trying to determine. I don't think this is random. This does not feel random at all and stuff, just kind of what they're saying here. And then the police received two phone calls on the morning of her abduction around 7:45 a.m., one from the husband and I believe one from the University of Memphis. So they must have become alerted and things like that. So, but yeah, it looks like, they have the vehicle and someone in custody. And so, but I was kind of, it just kind of felt like, could this person be like a hired kind of person? Is what I'm kind of feeling and wondering and things like that. So we'll kind of go ahead and look at that. I just wanted to I thought I would do kind of a live update on that. I am going to upload a video in a little bit here to kind of get that going and everything. But it just, like I said, guys, it's just, like I said, I'm trying to be careful, but it's just, oh, here, one more. I will put, this is the Daily Beast. And this one I think is the one I was looking at as Eliza Fletcher, a Tennessee-based teacher whose grandfather Joseph Orgel III co-ran Memphis-based hardware distributor Orgel Inc. was abducted in early hours, and we know that. And vehicle of interest has been located. Here it is. So this is new news. And man who was inside was detained, but there's still no sign of Fletcher. Hopefully, maybe they can press him to say where she is and stuff. But he's in custody. While Fletcher's total net worth is unclear, she is the heiress to Orgel Inc. fortune. As of 2020, the business is worth 3.2 billion and ranks at 143 on the Forbes list. So there's a lot of money involved. So we can assume she probably got a good inheritance. And the Daily Beast reached out to Orgel for comment. And so, but yeah, so just wanted to give that little bit of breaking news. I will get my video. It's going to be uploaded. Second is read 2. The read was before I found out about this. You know, the car had, it looks like this is just announced about 35 minutes ago and so forth. But just something doesn't smell right. And like I said, this doesn't feel like a straight essay thing. It feels more to it than that. It just feels more to it. And hopefully we can find out what is going on. I hope this helps.